Hello and welcome to the thing where I talk about stuff, and we're back in my room because we were in the study last time and I prefer my room because it's blue, and blue's a nice colour. In fact, this camera's in blue but you can't see that because it's the camera, so yeah, it can't really record itself. If it could, that'd be very skillful. Anyway, so talking about things, the song specifically. Yes, God is mentioned in the song in one of the lyrics, and it's basically me saying I like to think that God sort of nudges things along, but I try to make my religious views non-intrusive. Like, I don't like to go, Jesus loves you, in the way that so many Christians do, not only because I'm not massive on Jesus in the way that many other people are, but also just because I find it really irritating, and it's not cool to do that, in my opinion. So I like to just kind of, you know, mention it. Although I do have songs which are a lot more God-based, focused-y things, but they're not so preachy. They're a bit more humorous than other songs. So it's yeah. I mean, there's like. Anyway, so that's a whole lot of stuff which is probably going to get expanded on much more in later videos, and so I'll not bother talking about it now because I'm going to move on to greenness, green things. That's the middle finger there. Okay, I'm going to not make a pun there because I've been quite pun heavy recently on my channel. Anyway. So the song, each lyric is, you know, this happened and this is what I think, and then this happened and then this happened and then this happened, and it's pretty much, you know, bullet points of significant events on the planet Earth. And I did have a set of lyrics at the end which were basically about how mankind is messing things up and probably won't last very long, and it was very depressing actually. It was sort of a very big greeny kind of save the environment kind of a thing, but it was just depressing and not that good. So I scrapped that, and I've sort of hinted to it in the last lyrics. But yeah, the last line is just sort of it's hinting to that, but it's not necessarily in a we're gonna kill ourselves by destroying the environment kind of way. It's more just of a let's be alright guys, you know. So that's quite nice. Next thing is people. People to mention in this video. There's first of all the song A Brief History of Earth. I asked someone who there's a person who is called Michaela, and she is a youth worker and she's awesome, and she was like, get your songs on YouTube, Ollie, put them there on YouTube, get them, you know. So and it's taken me like a year almost to do it, but I am doing it now, so that's excellent, that's splendid and spiffing. So I told her about it. I was like, yeah, doing this, what do you think, what should I do next? And she said, do A Brief History of Earth, definitely A Brief History of Earth, good song. So I'm doing that, and that is for her. Second mention would be to a friend of mine called Andrew, who has a channel on YouTube, a vlogging channel, which will be not similar to this one. Well, I suppose similar, but different. So, not the same. I was completely unhelpful. Basically, his channel is called Very Special Kettle, and if you checked it out, that would be sweet. If you don't, that is completely up to you. So, but basically, it's just him talking about things and doing stuff with friends, and it's bleh. So it's quite nice. It's a good channel though, and I will probably be popping up there every now and then. He will probably not appear on this channel on account of he doesn't play much music, so that will kind of inhibit the playing on the channel. Anyway, so moving on to something else. Yes, next person, third person to mention, save the best till last. Luna, this is just purely a mention for being awesome, I suppose, in an awesome way. She is a friend of mine who I've met online and may be stopping by in the UK sometime, because she's actually from Russia, from Mother Russia. I like doing a Russian accent. I don't know why, it's just It's a fun accent to do, and I will stop before I offend someone or something. So yeah, no, it's a nice accent, very very nice accent, and so she's about and might appear, possibly, but possibly not. I don't know. We'll see. So that's fun. Those are people that I have mentioned for awesomeness, because they're awesome. I mean, obviously, there are more people who are awesome than just those three, but those three specifically, I figured, could do with a mention, for their awesomeness. It's my personal belief that everybody is awesome, in whatever way they like. People are just amazing and incredible and lovely and wonderful people. They're all awesome, and so talking about how everyone's awesome in one video would be extraordinarily tricky, so I won't even bother trying to attempt it, but I will just briefly mention that there are 3 friends of mine who are awesome. So I suppose awesomeness goes without saying, really, but I just thought I'd mention them in the video. Because, yeah, it's just my view. I'm an egalitarian, which, if you don't read the dictionary like it's a Bible, like I do, then you probably or may not know that egalitarian basically means you think everyone is equal. Everybody, every single person on the planet is just as good as everyone else. And it's also my personal belief that every single person is absolutely fantastic. And you can be cynical and say, well, if everyone's fantastic, then no one is. And I say you're wrong, because that's just silly, isn't it? You know, just because they're all on the same level doesn't mean that level isn't any good. So, yeah, it's like, oh, you're special, you're 1 in a million. I don't think you're 1 in a million. That's quite simple, really. You're not 1 in a million. You are 1 in 6 billion. And 6 billion is a little bit more than 1 million. That's a fact. There's no disputing that. It's not, oh, you're 1 in a million. No, you are 1 in 6 billion. And you are awesome. So well done for that. You've done well. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts. And I'm going to go for the last note and say goodbye. So, bye.